Hey, yo. This sound is okay. Let me check that really quick. Sounds okay. Let me check that really quick. Seems to be fine. Tower of God's time. I have no idea what to expect. Last week we had. I cannot really. I guess I can call it a fight between Lusleg and Urek. It was kind of a fight, but Urek is not taking him seriously at all. Urek is just trying to have some fun and use the least amount of power possible to defeat Lusleg. I mean, it was 25% of his power, and he was already basically destroying everything Lusleg had. That's quite fun to enjoy. Also, yes, hello to Violen and hello to Zenudia. I hope you both had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer reading this chapter of Tower of God today with me. Before we jump over to something else, you have seen might have seen it on my live tab. Okay, is the translation a bit better this week? Because last week you guys told me, oh no, the translation this week was shit. So I don't know. Almost 200 chapters in the Lookism, fantastic. 200 chapters. What was 200 chapter? 200 chapters Lookism. I'm just knowing that Lookism keeps on getting better at the moment. Oh, you're literally. Ooh. You're getting at some good places here. Daniel versus Logan. Translation sucks. Okay, it's Webtoon. I mean, if we want to talk about translations, we can just look at Webtoon's names. I mean, he's literally called Daniel. And that's not his real name. That's like a westernized name. Hello, Ren. It's mysterious to see you in YouTube. Because I don't know what his Korean name is, but Daniel is not the official name technically. And Lookism has this weird problem where the first 200, 300 chapters maybe, they translated every name or changed the names from something Korean into something American. And then from the 300 chapter mark, I don't know, maybe something like that, they started using the Korean names. So now the story has like this weird mix between American names and Korean names, and it technically makes no sense at all. I guess they just want to stay consistent and not change all the names to Korean after having them like that for hundreds of chapters, but it's still kind of weird to see. Actually logged in. That's crazy, Rin. Okay, let's get into Tower of God though. Two of them are butting heads more seriously than I expected. I wonder if we can really win this showdown. In life or death situations, I'm not sure if anyone in a tower could defeat Urek. I can't see how this fight will end. I agree, but they both appear to be after different things, so I doubt they'll fight their hardest right now. If they were to fight now, that guy might have an advantage with his little magic tricks. I've had my eye on him for a long time, but this is only the second time that I've seen him try in a fight. Unleash. When a person's strength can't be fathomed, it's impossible to predict what they'll do. I'm still wondering, like, he's the darkness in the tower and every single attack is literally light. Ghost Orchid. And he has this whole flower theme. Very fitting for us going to the Sprout. So maybe he has like some sort of bigger connection to the Sprout in the future? Maybe he was born there? What's sprouting here? Rick also just standing there, southpaw stance or something, not sure about boxing stances, not very informed about them. Orchid, with a face, huh? A face? Well, I guess that inside there could be a face, yeah. Let's see what the face looks like actually. I expect no less from FUG. What a monstrous plant. I think Michi has a connection to the plant god mentioned a few pages. Connection to plant god, maybe. Yeah, I mean, yes. But the plant god also has a connection to the Sprout, right? Or is that just me putting things together that do not belong together? I still wonder what these gods are. He's just a hobby gardener. I guess, maybe. Are these gods really gods? Or are they just really powerful beings? Like axes that I have heard so much about but not seen anything? Like, is the outside god a god or just an axis user? Okay, is he literally... He's literally grabbing the air. Urek is literally just grabbing the air in this panel. Oh, this boy. He going for a back kick. Oh, no, he's literally going for an X kick on him. That face. I don't know what to say about these plants. I think they are just the original rules of the tower before Zahar ruined anything. Everything. I mean, maybe. It depends on what the definition of a god is inside of the Tower of God universe. Because, depending on the story you read, gods can be quite different. Sometimes gods are these all-powerful creatures, at least in one domain, or like in everything. Sometimes gods are just the most powerful beings at some point of time. So we kind of need to know what the real definition is to make a true judgment. Also, Martino, you forgot to do like the little dash between your A. Now it just looks like you... Now it just looks like a upside down V. The man needs to get, like, somebody checked on his tattoo. You know what's also funny looking at this? I don't know how tattoos work because I have never cared about them. But looking at this, it means Martino joined Wallhike Song first and got a tattoo of the Wallhike Song thing. And the Mazino thing is above the Wallhike Song tattoo. So after joining Wallhike Song, he decided to tattoo his own name on his back. It's just... I thought maybe he would have had the tattoo before even coming into the tower, but apparently it was like a decision only after being a part of Wallhike Song or something. But Martino makes the most weird decisions, so I cannot judge the man. This thing creeps me out. Grab. Bro, M is an upside down V. What do you mean it just looks like... I mean, yes, the M could be an upside down V, but then if you turn your head around, it doesn't make any sense anymore. No, he's ripping the plants, the poor plant. Mazino is not a vegan, that's for sure. Die. Urek didn't even hesitate to get rid of that strange looking flower. Wouldn't most people assume it's some kind of trap? That's right. But there must be some reason that guy created a flower like that. I bet it was bait because he knows how daring and reckless Urek is. I have a feeling that destroying that flower was a big mistake. Was it though? He's pulling out a Saitama face like he did not expect that to happen. He's like, wait, what? Eh? Bro just doesn't understand what's going on. He's confused. He might be a vegan. Maybe he's trying to eat it. Urek is the definition of omnivore. He devours everything in his path. Wait, why does he look so flustered? I saw this coming. Was that flower not actually supposed to be destroyed? Then he should have protected it at all costs. Shoot, that was my deadly move. This isn't good. So, okay. Looks like I'm in danger. Actual translation. Like that this isn't good, it's actually I'm in danger? Or which part is the... Where was the I'm in danger? It isn't good, okay. I mean, it kind of brings the same meaning. Like, this isn't good means that he's in danger. I can understand this. But last episode I was thinking Luslik is a very serious person. And this shifted heavily up till this point in the chapter already. Because now Luslik is a bit more comedic. He has like a goofy side to him. So maybe he's just as stupid as every other Tower of God character. The unauthorized one, number 3. I'm in danger is a meme from The Simpsons. Yes. Yeah, the chuckles, I'm in danger. You're right. By the way, the unauthorized one. Do we know who's meant by that? Are they talking about Urek? Are they talking about Bam? Are they talking about something different that's unauthorized? I'm thinking this probably is related to Urek because this arc right now has focused a bit more on Urek, with one chapter having him battle, and this also is like him having a battle against Lusleg. So maybe he is the unauthorized one. Whack, whack, whack. Huh. It looks like he's losing. Are we about to be out of a job? We can just pick a new leader, can we? It's not the end of the world. Ahem. Haha, you losers. It serves you right. Well, Hexong is now going to take away the #1 pain in the neck in this tower. To be fair, I was like, boyfriend Lusleg? I mean, if that's what you want to say, Violent, I'm accepting that here, because I can see Lusleg being boyfriend material. But to be fair, makes a lot more sense in that way. Was kind of goofy from his first appearance. Was he? I'm trying to remember. But I kind of forgot, like, was his first appearance obviously was not right before we battled against Urek here right now, because there was some appearances a bit further in the past, but I don't remember what he did in those short appearances. Lusleg was passed out drunk. I guess maybe he was already set up to be a bit of a goofy. Maybe I just thought he was like a drunk person and not that he was also like stupid. Because being a drunk obviously is not the same as being stupid. We don't mind you taking him, but couldn't you tone down the attitude? I wonder who is talking here. I mean, they're kind of like strong personality, and we know that Leroro joined Wallhike Song, so maybe this is Quant, or maybe this is someone else, maybe it's Hutzling, but I don't think Hutzling matches that personality perfectly. Strange, he shouldn't be this easy to beat. He wasn't this weak when I fought him briefly before. Is he not fighting his hardest because I'm not his main target? This guy is holding back against me? Wait, is this? I think this is Lusleg thinking? Or is this Urek thinking? Against Urek Masino? No, it's Urek thinking. It's Urek thinking. Hey, this won't do. If you're not going to fight me seriously, then I refuse to give you even one more second of my time. There's actually someone else here that I need to fight, so I'd rather not waste my energy. Is he talking about... Who is he talking about? Who is here that he needs to fight? I know he said he does not want any of the family heads to die, but does that mean he wants to fight against Träumerei and Gaste? Or is there somebody else here? Like the thing locked below the sprout, maybe? If you keep boring me like this, well, I'll have to push you aside, and it won't be pretty. Shinsu reinforcements. Left arm alone. 30%. The air is crackling. Fist of Gorgons. This kind of... I don't know why this reminds me of Junkin from Hunter x Hunter. It's just a pose that Urek is doing. It kind of reminds me of Gon. You think I'm not trying my hardest? I'm offended. Of course, neither of us wants to use up too much of our energy here. But I'm dead serious right now. I want nothing more than to wipe that smug look off your face. And make my way over to the arena. Oh, did the plant respawn? What was that? The attacks. They just keep coming. Remember that plant that you destroyed earlier? You probably thought the spell disappeared completely. But that spell doesn't disappear when it's broken. Instead, the plant's spores spread throughout Shinsu and quickly take over the surrounding area. And once the spores have conquered all the Shinsu in the area, they use the thin leaves as blades. Wait, so he was faking being surprised by Urek attacking that thing? Or is it just like he wanted to use the normal move and not like this special move? Does he say that it's stronger, or that it's like it doesn't disappear? He does not say that it's stronger. He just says it doesn't disappear. So I don't know if like the other version was supposed to be a stronger attack, and this one is just like a last resort thing if the person manages to defeat the plant. And they don't stop attacking until they get revenge against the person who harmed them. I really like the attack though. No matter if it was like supposed to be destroyed and then acted upon, I just think it looks visually pretty cool. It's flower before orchid. The panel shows which one. It's flower before orchid. The panel shows which one. Oh, that one. Yeah, I'm stupid for that. I did not realize I did not realize that this was the different plant that was destroyed before the orchid one. I just thought it showed something about Urek destroying different plants. Okay, it was the flower before the orchid one. To go, I watched the one later. Alright, Senozia, I hope you have a nice day the rest of the day. And whatever you have to do is going to go pretty well. The VOD will be up for you to watch. Probably afterwards I'll also do the Omniscient Viewpoint stream for at least an hour or so. They don't stop attacking until they get revenge against the person who harmed them. Infinite vengeance. Infinite revenge. Infinite vengeance, yeah, I guess. Xing, 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 xing. It just looks pretty cool, all these flowers. But I'm still not sure. I want to know more about the connection, why Lusleg is like using all these plants. Because when I first looked at Lusleg, I did not really think of him as like a plant user or something. Goblin Fizzle. Once the Goblin Fizzle targets someone for revenge, it never lets them go. Even if the spell is broken, the spores continue to fill the area of the dark charge in it. It's impossible to completely eliminate all the spores until they kill you and get their revenge. I knew it. This was all part of his plan. I never lost faith in you, my god. They were the ones who doubted you, not me. Does this mean you let that orchid be destroyed on purpose before? No. The ghost orchid really was my deadly move, but he destroyed it so effortlessly, it caught me off guard. So you really are a fool after all. It's actually really cool ability. Yeah, I really like how it works. What was the Goblin Fizzle's ability before getting destroyed? Did we see what the Goblin Fizzle was able to do, or did Urek destroy it before it was able to do anything? Anyway, I have other things to do as well. I just want to hurry up and put an end to this pointless fight. Try out, my dear Fizzle. What even is a Fizzle actually? Fizzle... German. I don't even know that German word. How do they look like in the real world? Oh, it's that plant. I do know these plants. I do see them from time to time when I go out. I write it down for the Black Clover D&D. I want to see an enemy using that move. I'll write it down for your Tower of God. Can you survive? You're literally on the beginning on your Tower of God journey, and the equivalent of loose leg just pulls up and destroys you, just so that you can see that move. Let everyone on the floor be terrified. Thistle Sturge. Your funeral song. It's funny how loose leg wasn't aware of how much of a stray what for an ape Uruk is. I get, yeah. I mean that's also once again my thing that I sometimes say about Tower of God, that I feel like the characters don't inform themselves too much about other people. Like Lusleg knows Uruk. He has apparently even battled against him a bit before. He knows he's part of Warhike Song. He knows his power and how strong he is. But apparently he does not know the full personality of Uruk, even if it might be well documented on the box. Right? It was the box, like the system the Lightbearers use. Damn, so I'll die 2 minutes in. If you can make it 2 minutes in. Anyways, what does it look like? It looks like a wave controller. I would assume he would be a wave controller. Well, he met him once. He met him once, but maybe he watched YouTube videos about Uruk Mazinov. Like, there's some content creators in the Tower of God universe that are just like, is Uruk Mazinov really that strong how everybody thinks? I doubt it. Just look at this man. He gets rejected by every single woman he talks to, and he's an irregular. Irregulars are not that strong, they're just illegal immigrants, right? Uruk is supposed to leave the tower. The heart has to do something about him. Oh my god. In-world Tower of God YouTube. That would have been insane. Hey, is he actually... Oh, he's actually bleeding a lot. Like, all over his body he's getting blood, cuts to bleed. So this is actually an attack strong enough to hurt Uruk, because Uruk was not really that hurt by any attacks from Lustig before. Lustig is a fisherman with a black hook that is said can pierce anything. We really need... I feel like most of the characters we meet are obviously like fishermen, wave controllers. Maybe some of them are spear bearers, but those three are, I think, the main ones we see. We rarely get introduced to scouts, right? I mean, Karakai is a scout, but that's the only big one I can remember at the moment. Not even talking about light bearers. I think that one FUG Elder was a light bearer. To build a wall to keep those damn irregulars out of the tower. Yeah, that's the heart. The heart is inspired by Trump. Continuous slashes. Things. It's been a long time since I felt anything like this. I had almost forgotten the sensation of pain. No, wrong button. I'm so grateful for this. Uruk enjoys pain? Well, okay, I guess that's a character trait. Is that white stuff from Uruk? Because it also kind of looks like a plant, so I was thinking it's also part of something that Luslig did, but it seems... At least there's like an aura around Uruk, but I'm not sure if the plant or tentacles are also from him. Fist of Gorgons. These panels are always cool. Uruk, so this is pain. I like it. I always like these panels where it's just like a small thing, heavily detailed, with not that much color. Just like black and white and like these gradients of yellow as well. But all these panels just look really powerful. Cool. So this is Uruk moves. I don't know if I'm a fan of that being something Uruk can do. see what it does. Ooh. So is it like hyper beaming? I mean, it did open its mouth, and then we see like this flame here, which is that just loose leg? I'm not sure about the fight composition right now. That guy goes to show how strong loose leg is. Urek is stronger than Family Head, and loose leg actually did some damage on him. Yes, loose leg is strong. He just cannot compare to the top of the tower. Because I kind of wanted Urek to just fight with his fists. Like, very strong punches. That's all I want from him. I wanted him to be this basic character who just does punches and kicks. And they are just so powerful that that's all he needs. But this weird head thing? Gorgon like Medusa. Gorgon from Greek myths, which is interesting for Urek. I mean, I know who the Gorgons are, but I don't know entirely. As I said, I would have preferred Urek to just be a puncher. I do wonder what you mean, which is interesting for Urek, with like if the Gorgon is somehow related to like Urek backstory, or if there's like some deeper meaning why Urek has like a Gorgon fist attack. Well, he did just punch. Since spells derive from the incomplete side of this world, there's always a formula to break them, of course. But I don't bother giving myself a headache by trying to figure it out. This isn't good. I'll simply destroy the spell before it even has time to spread. Because that's how goddamn strong I am. Was the head not from Urek? Was the head from Loose Leg? I'm still confused. I don't know, it's... Oh my god. Sometimes Tower of God is hard to understand, but this is a cool... This is basically, nah, I'd win. If Tower of God and Webtoons were as popular as manga, this would have basically been Urek's nah, I'd win moment. Interesting in that sense, it's more like Greek myths theme for Urek. So you're saying... I mean... Maybe Urek is like Zeus, who wants to do something with any woman he sees. Just like Zeus. It's the end of the chapter already, yeah. Like it, just in case. And let's think about it for a second. I mean, once again, it's a complete chapter with only battle. So that's why it's a fast read. Godamn. I guess goddamn fits in there. But I don't know why you would censor goddamn. I guess damn is a problematic word. Like, they literally show blood in this webtoon. I mean, fucking is just like a curse word. It fits Urek's character. But no matter if they use F star 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 or G star 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 star, I don't get it. Because it's literally, they show so much blood. They show people getting decapitated. They show so much horrible thing in Tower of God. And yet, they're not showing curse words? I'm not entirely sure what the translation people are doing once again. Like, it's not that hard. You can easily just say it. Nobody cares. It's not the Tower of God, or Webtoon has to stay PG or PG-13 or something, because Tower of God is like a website where Webtoons are created for any age group. Looking at how some of these romance stories, those things are not made for children to see. So if anything, I would say Webtoon is at least for like 16 or above. And even then, 13-year-old people know what swearing is. I just don't know what Webtoon sometimes does. Right, that's pretty cool. So, today we have continued following the battle between Loose Leg and Urek. And while Urek did get hurt, I'm still saying, obviously, Urek is way, way, way stronger because he's just not carrying that much. He's still like at 30%, and if the Gorgon punch is like a powerful attack, that might be like a 50% thing that just was not stated or something. But Urek is just playing around. It feels like he's still playing around. Just a few chapters ago, Laura said fuck her without censoring. That makes this whole thing make even less sense. Unless Urek is wearing like a special item that Warhike Song put on him, because Warhike Song cares about their reputation, and they make sure that Urek cannot swear, so they have this thing that bleeps Urek out. Like somebody from Warhike Song literally gave an item that bleeps every time he wants to swear, and he's like, God damn. Warhike Song wants to become an official politic power, so they need to be PG. So, leaving this battle aside, yes, seeing Urek battle is cool, but I'm more wondering, like, what is still going on in the background. Urek said he's here to battle someone else. Who is that someone else? That's not something I want to know now. Obviously, also, the situation for Bam is very critical at the moment, as he is surrounded by both Träumerei and Dumas. So I'm wondering how that will develop. Tower of God is still building up a lot of things, which are going to be interesting, which have me hooked, but I have no idea how they are going to turn out. Tower of God can continue to throw, like, what are they called? Like side balls? Like these different things that you don't expect. It can go in any direction at all. If somehow the next battle would be them driving go-karts, I would not be weirded out. I would just think like, yeah, that's classic Tower of God. I mean, Tower of God is a world of games and matches like that. So if they step into go-karts and they need to, maybe Bum needs to get his driver license, perfectly normal for Tower of God. Ah, yes. Tower of God developments. But seeing how this has developed, it's getting shorter. By the way, in the beginning of Kupara, they censored every damn thing, and I don't know, 30 episodes later, they don't give a shit anymore. Luslig is also playing. Sure, Luslig is stronger, but Luslig isn't a pushover like Jinsung and others. Were running away just from Luslig powering his Dark Form. Bro spoiled the next Mario Kart game. Oh no. I mean, yes, I'm not saying Luslig is weak. I'm just saying that Urek is way stronger. It's like if you compare a level 70 character against a level 90 character on a scale from like up to level 100, yes, the level 70 is incredibly strong, but the level 90, boy, that's very close. Maybe they hired a new translator, and the new translator is religious, and they don't like the word damn because it's like anti-religion, or it's not for God. Yeah, I'm excited to see how Tower of God will develop. Every time I am at a point where I want to see how it continues, I'm thinking about going on other websites to read like places, but I'm not doing that. Because I still want to read it on Webtoon for the minor payment that the creators get from me reading it and maybe liking it. I could do that as well after reading the scans. But if I do read scans, I could not stream them and everything. So this is the best way I can do. And I'm happy with that for now. I know this is only 35 minutes for Tower of God. But what else is there to say? Is there anything that I have missed in this chapter and you want me to think about and talk about? Or did I pretty much talk about everything in this chapter? Because, yeah, as you said, Violent, it's 2 chapters of straight hands. That's epic to read. But to talk about in a reaction, it feels like there's limited content to talk about. Besides, like, oh my god, Urek is so strong. He pushed the flower away. And oh my god, Luslig is not that smart. He's actually kind of a fool. Like, that's the biggest thing that we learned here. It was very straightforward. Yeah, just fighting. That's just how it is. So I did not expect this to go this short. So I'm probably going to... That just means I have a bit more time to focus on reading Omniscient Reader. Violent, you might not enjoy it that much. Not Omniscient Reader, I know you like that, I think. But as I said on my community post, I want to try the vertical thing once again. I at least did it so that the sides of the webtoon are not cut off. That was a mistake on my part last time. But maybe the vertical thing is just not that enjoyable for you. But I want to see if like it works for the channel, if it gives me like some good growth or something, because all the big creators keep on recommending vertical format streaming to smaller creators because it just has so much more discovery potential. And that's why I'm going to try it out right now, reading maybe the first 6 chapters of Omniscient Reader. And if you want to see that, if you are in this stream here right now, you can stay on my channel on the live tab and you will see me going to start reading Omniscient Reader's viewpoints. And yes, maybe it's just that the phone users like it, because on the PC there's obviously the very 2 big black boxes on the left and right side, but on the phone it fills out the screen perfectly. And maybe it's just enjoyable on the phone. I do watch, I did try some on the stream, but it's just like, it's not that special. On the PC, obviously, if I'm on a PC, I would prefer the normal thing. But for now, I'm going to say to every Tower of God person, this is all from me for today. I would love to see you guys in the Omniscient Reader viewpoint stream that's going to start up in a few minutes. But until then, or next week when we go back to more Tower of Gods, all that's left for me to be said is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cautious. Pyro out. See you in the next stream or in the next whatever. Bye bye.